And a very good afternoon. You're very welcome along to Dunamore Ashbourne, the home of the Dunamore Ashbourne Club here in the town of Ashbourne. Yes, it is the TG Cahir Louth, or the TG Cahir All-Ireland Intermediate Football Championship Group 2 contest here between Louth and Westmeath. The winner takes all clash here in this Group 2 encounter. The winners of today's match will go through to the semi-finals. However, the losers will be crashing out of contention for the Quinn Cup. We're just about 8 minutes or so away from the throw-in. We'll give you the two teams in the next few minutes. Both these teams coming in on the back of winning their opening round fixtures. Both teams accounting for Longford in their earlier game. For Westmeath, well, they ran up a very big score against Longford. 9-9 they scored on that occasion. Louth also beating Longford last week in their fixture. But if it finished in a draw here, it would be Westmeath who would be going through, because they had a bigger win over Longford. So it would come down to score difference. And Louth simply have to win today's game. And of course, Westmeath, a draw would be enough for them. But I'm sure they'll be going hell for leather for the victory. Delighted to be joined on co-commentary today by the Meath team captain Moira O'Shaughnessy. Moira, this is actually her hometown club here, Dunamore Ashbourne. Meath, of course, safely into the semi-finals at this stage on the back of their wins over Down in the opening round and last week against Leitrim. Moira, you'll be out in the semi-final in a couple of weeks' time. Further down the line, one of today's opponents here could be potentially your opponents, not in the semi-final but maybe in the final further down the line. But let's look at today's game first of all here. What are you expecting from the tussle here this afternoon?
Yeah, I'm expecting a good performance here today from both teams. You've Louth coming up from junior last year, used to winning form, and Westmeath, we were relegated from senior. So two teams coming in on opposite side of the intermediate tables, but I say no doubt there'll be a competitive game regardless.
Yeah, absolutely. Opposite ends of the scale, as you say. Westmeath relegated. They lost the playoff last year to Monaghan. Louth, on the other hand, coming up on the back of the junior success last year when they won at Croke Park, and Louth on a great winning run from the league earlier in the season as well. So perhaps a little bit in terms of momentum, Louth might be enjoying the better of it at the moment.
Yeah, that's it, Colm. Winning breeds confidence. So I've no doubt you'll see a confident team out here today with Louth. I think the elements will play a big part here today. It's a big open pitch with a big wind. It's a real wintry day here today, so it'll be how both teams manage that, and we're in for a good encounter, I think.
Yeah, well, you know this pitch inside out, and I'm sure you've probably played in conditions like this previously, Moira, but just looking at it here, there's a very strong breeze blowing. There's that drizzly rain as well. Not ideal conditions, so will that make it a little bit more of a lottery, do you think?
It can do. Again, it'll depend on how both teams approach it. You'd imagine if you're playing down there into the town end, the wind is blowing right down there, so it'll I'd imagine the team defending that goal will get behind the ball and defend in numbers, but they'll have to be smart about it here today.
Well, looking at Westmeath, obviously they're trying to get back to the senior championship at the first time of asking. There'll be a huge determination to try and do that at the first attempt. Never easy to do that, Moira. Looking at Meath, for instance, now you've lost the last couple of finals, and I'm sure there's an ultra determination from your point of view now to try and finally get that win at Croke Park now come December.
Absolutely, yeah. The intermediate grade is a terribly competitive grade, and it's no matter what team is coming into it from senior or coming up from a junior, it's always extremely competitive, and it's very hard to get out of, as we know all too well. So it's not guaranteed to anyone.
Yeah, and the first win you had this year was against Down. Down finished the game strongly.
That's right,
last week a little bit easier against Leitrim for you.
It was just a little bit easier, yeah. I suppose we're a Division 2 team, they're a Division 4 team, so that probably stood to us in the end, yeah.
Well, we can now show you the two teams for today's match, and we'll start with the Louth selection. It's more or less as expected. Una Pearson of Dowdall's Hill lining out between the posts. Looking at the full back line, it's Ailey Shand of the Geraldines Club, Sarah Quinn, who'd be a teammate of Fiona Claffey, indeed the Westmeath captain. Both players playing with Foxrock Cabinteely. Emer Murray returning to the Louth setup after injury this season of the Kevin's Club. She wears the number 4 jersey. Then we have Michelle McMahon, the 2015 junior winning captain when Louth triumphed at Croke Park against Scotland. Michelle wearing the number 5 jersey. Shannon McLaughlin of Clannigill is at centre half back, and then on the left wing it's Claire Donnelly of the Cooley Kickhams Club. At centre field, Anya Breen of St Patrick's alongside the team captain Aoife Bourne. Aoife now in her 13th season in the Louth colours. She's one of 2 sisters. Remember her other sister Emer, the youngest of the Bourne siblings, she wears the number 10 shirt. Both of this in Mocktis Club. Kate Flood, of course, Kate needing no introduction at this stage. What a great servant she's really been the taliswoman really of this Louth team for so long. Earlier in the season champions. She was, of course, over in Australian rules with Fremantle. She came home in late spring and very much back in the Louth colours for this campaign. Scored 1-8 in last year's junior final at Croke Park. Aoife Russell of Glen Emmets then completing that half forward line wearing the number 12 jersey, and then the full forward line, it's Niamh Rice of Cooley, Roisin Kavanagh of St Feckin's wearing number 14, and then we have Lauren Boyle of Cooley at 15. Just looking at that Louth team, good bit of experience I suppose stemming from last year, Moira, and the likes of Kate Flood. She will be one player in particular that Louth will be looking for scores from this afternoon.
Yeah, that's one player Westmeath will have to watch for sure. She likes taking on her player and going straight for that net. So yeah, you'd be hoping she'd be in flying form for them today.
Yes, and Sarah Quinn, a lot of experience at full back. She'll be coming up against Fiona Claffey, her Foxrock Cabinteely clubmate. Looking elsewhere in the Louth team, the two Bournes, of course, Emer and Aoife, they bring a lot of experience as well to the setup.
They do, yeah. They've been knocking around a good few years now, and they're two workhorses out there, so they're big assets today for Louth as well.
Now we'll move to the Westmeath team and taking a check on their starting 15. Well, the good news for Westmeath today is that the two Dillon sisters, Rachel and Tracy, both of the Milltown club, coming back into the starting 15. They missed last time out against Longford. They didn't play in that game, but they're back in here this afternoon. Lauren McCormack of Mullingar Shamrocks is in goal. Then it's the aforementioned Rachel Dillon wearing the number 2 jersey. We have Lucy Power of the Downs club at full back. Niamh Spellman of Mullingar Shamrocks in the left corner. Then it's Vicky Carr, who is former Dublin star Tom's daughter, and Tom, of course, part of the backroom team with the Westmeath team this season. Vicky of the St Lomans club. Then we have Fiona Claffey, the team captain of Foxrock Cabinteely. Aisha Roach, she's a Kerry native. She plays her football with the Kilbeggan club. She wears the number 7 jersey. At centre field then it's Joanna Marr of Tyrrell's Pass alongside the other Dillon sister, that's Tracy, wearing the number 9 jersey. The half forward line then, it's Leona Archibald, one of the players back this year in the team. She was an All-Star nominee back in 2016. She's of the St Lomans club. It's Anna Jones of Mullingar Shamrocks wearing the number 11 shirt. Lucy McCartan, what a busy weekend it's been for Lucy, and indeed so far, because she played for her club at Peamount United in the league yesterday, the soccer league, and scored a goal in their 3-0 win over Cork. She also played in the Champions League recently against Glasgow City. So Lucy, very, very versatile player, but she's here today and she wears the number 12 shirt for our county. The full forward line then, wearing 13, it's Lorraine Duncan of Gary Castle. Ciara Blundell, who's come back from Dubai this season, she's of the St Lomans club. She lines out at full forward. And then we have one of the real goal getters in the team, wearing number 15, back after injury this season. That's Karen Hegarty of Mullingar Shamrocks. Got 3 goals against Longford in the first games, two of that total coming from play. Looking at that Westmeath team again, a good bit of experience. To have some key players coming back this year as well, so I suppose that adds to the options available to their manager Sean Finnegan, doesn't it?
That does, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, they've a wide range of experienced players across that team, and very talented players. You've Joanna Marr there in midfield, an absolute workhorse up and down the field, and like you said, Lucy McCartan, another lady who likes to go straight at goals as well. So it'll be a real exciting game here today. Two very good teams.
We don't know which team is going to be playing with the win in the first half. If you were captain out there, the Meath team, would you opt to play with it or against in the first half, Moira?
I'd probably opt to play with it, to be honest, just to get a feel for it out there. But there's definitely pros and cons to both, so we'll have to see who won that toss.
Yeah, well, Louth now, you might have just heard them down in front of us here, and just getting their final preparations in order out towards the centre of the field. The team captain, Aoife Bourne. Louth incidentally being managed this year by Wayne Freeman, the Kildare native, coming in at the end of last season. Darren Bishop, who had steered Louth to that junior success last year at Croke Park, deciding not to continue as manager, and it was Wayne Freeman who got the job taking over from Darren Bishop. Big shoes to fill, let's say, but he's done well. Louth earlier in the season, of course, the league campaign was declared null and void, but Louth had really hit the ground running under Wayne Freeman. They managed 4 wins from 4 in the early stages of the National League Division 4 campaign before that campaign was halted. I know Louth weren't too happy at the fact that it was declared null and void, but well, they'll be going at it, I'm sure, next season in Division 4 once again. But they have 4 from 4 and that win over Longford, so they're on a 5-match winning run here. Westmeath, on the other hand, at the start of the season, well, they lost 4 of their 5 league matches before the season was stopped. That win coming against Donegal, but they had that morale boosting big win over Longford a couple of weeks back in the opening round of the Intermediate Championship, scoring 9-9 in the process. Today's referee, it's Barry Redmond, all the way from the sunny southeast Wexford. I don't think it's too sunny at the moment, but he's here, as you can see, at the centre of the field, and he's today's match official. So 60 minutes here to decide who will be advancing to the semi-finals of the TG Cahir Intermediate Football Championship in a few weeks' time. And straight away it's Westmeath, I can tell you, who are playing with the breeze in this first half. They are shooting down towards the town goals, but Louth have intercepted that ball and they're coming away with it. It is Aoife Russell getting her hands on it down towards this corner. Trying to take on a player here is Emer Bourne, one of the two Bourne siblings, picked up now on this occasion by Roisin Kavanagh inside the 45-metre line, goes for the short pass. Louth will be trying to muster a score here if they can here in the early stages and settle themselves down in the early stages of the game. Here is Aoife Bourne now looking for options, chips that ball left footed, looking to pick out Kate Flood on that far side of the field, but the player racing in ahead of her wearing number 27, it's Lorraine Duncan. She's down as 13, but she's actually wearing 27, so Lorraine Duncan of the Gary Castle Club. Ball now dropping on the far side of the field, and once again now player in possession. It was Lorraine Duncan briefly getting her hands on it. Westmeath now coming on the attack, and that's a good looking ball. Ciara Blundell now has got in ahead of her marker, and she's coming forward with it. That ball flicked inside. This is danger here, an opportunity of an early score, but that ball rolls across in front of Una Pearson's goal, and it's gone out and wide. But a promising move there by Westmeath, and perhaps they should have done a little bit better there, Moira, in front of the post with it.
Perhaps, yeah, that was a good turnover there by Lorraine Duncan there, and worked well up the field.
Yes, referee has blown his whistle and he's given Louth the free out. It's taken quickly, and now it's Aoife Bourne taking possession of this one. So still waiting for the first real opportunity in this game in the early stages, and that's a good collection here on this near side of the field by Roisin Kavanagh. The St Feckin's player tries to duck and dive away past her marker, playing that ball in, trying to pick out Lauren Boyle. But Westmeath have this one, they're in control of it. It's with in their own half back line, coming out with this one now, near side of the field. That ball is chipped forward. Westmeath now coming on the attack. Player in possession is Anna Jones, skips past the challenge there of Claire Donnelly on this occasion. It is still Anna Jones with an opportunity, perhaps flicks that ball inside. Coming forward now is Vicky Carr. Vicky Carr now an option on the outside. She goes for the score, Vicky Carr, and she gets the point as well. Vicky Carr, who's the daughter of Tom Carr, the former Dublin star, gets the opening score of the game, and it comes after 2 minutes of play. And that is again nice move. The ball walked from one side of the field up to the other, and the player at the end of it all, Vicky Carr.
Brilliant, yeah, that was moved at a great pace up there by Westmeath, straight through the middle, and finished lovely there by Vicky Carr.
Yeah, so Vicky Carr getting the opening score of the game, making it Westmeath a point. Louth no score. Westmeath, you'd have to say, starting this game as favourites, coming down from the senior championship last season. There's a player down on the deck now, and it's Aoife Russell who has picked up a knock, so she's going to need a little bit of attention. As I say, conditions here very, very difficult. That breeze certainly favouring Westmeath in this opening half. And that knock still being attended to now by Aoife Russell of the Glen Emmets Club in Tullyallen. And Louth, as we mentioned last season, winning that junior title, defeating Fermanagh in the final, winning out 3-13 to 2-6 winners at Croke Park. Fine performance by Louth that day, in particular from the player of the match, Kate Flood. Niamh Rice and Lauren Boyle with the other goals in that victory, and indeed Kate Flood scoring a goal and 8 in total. So Louth coming into this campaign, they were intermediate a few years back, didn't last all that long on it, but they'll certainly be hoping to make an impression, and if they were to get a win here this afternoon, that would be really a major milestone for them, would qualify them for the semi-finals. Now Aoife Russell thankfully is up on her feet, as you can see, just doing a little few exercises, and making sure the Louth physio, making sure that she's able to continue, and I think that's not too serious in the end, thankfully. And Louth now have a free for themselves. That ball sent in long, this time by Anya Breen of the St Pat's Club in Lordship. Now it's with Emer Bourne. Emer Bourne might fancy this one, looking for a gap in the Westmeath defence. The angle though is closing. It's a little bit difficult for her. She's now being surrounded by a couple of players. Referee playing the advantage. Back it goes to Aoife Bourne. Louth looking for a gap. That ball played in by Niamh Rice. Referee decides to call it back though, and Louth have an opportunity of a score, and it might well be Niamh Rice. I think that might be fancying this one now for Louth. Referee taking the note of a name as well, and it is going to be a free, or will it be Kate Flood, I wonder? It's going to be Kate Flood in fact. So Kate Flood, well, plenty of firepower in this Louth forward line. The two Cooley players, Niamh Rice and Lauren Boyle, and the other Peninsula player, if you like, Kate Flood from St Patrick's. And Kate now is lining this one up, as you can see, just on the 20-metre line. She has to contend with this strong breeze as well, looking to get the equalising score here after 4.5 minutes of play at a damp Ashbourne. And here she comes now from the hands, and this one is sent straight over the crossbar by Kate Flood. So deadly accurate from those sort of situations, be it Ashbourne, be it Croke Park. No stopping Kate Flood, and it's a draw game, 1 point apiece, and that equalising score for Louth coming from Kate Flood after 5 minutes of play, Moira.
Yeah, that was great from Kate. I really can't emphasise how strong the wind is here today. So she was kicking right into that wall of wind. So that was great to get that point on the board for them.
Now here's a kick out from the Westmeath goalkeeper. It's Lauren McCormack of the Mullingar Shamrocks Club. A hand coming on it there from Rachel Dillon, one of the two Dillon sisters in this team. It goes to the full-back now, Lucy Power. Westmeath now playing it from that kick out, still coming forward with it. Player in possession is Rachel Dillon, finding Anna Jones now. That ball sent over. Westmeath still coming in the attack. Anna Jones getting it back again, sending it in dangerously low. Una Pearson though under this one and in control of it. The Westmeath player goes down on the ground close to the Louth goal, but Louth now building from the back, and again it's Aoife Bourne way back there in her own defence, picking this one out. Louth now flicking out towards this near side of the field. It's with Emer Murray, the St Kevin's player, back in the Louth team this season. Emer Murray up along this near side of the field. Still out coming forward is Claire Donnelly. Claire Donnelly, whose brother Brian, of course, would have played Louth senior football in years past. Also did a spell down in Aussie rules as well. Referee blows a whistle. It's going to be a line ball for Louth, which Anya Breen is going to take. Goes for the short one. Here's Claire Donnelly. That ball played into space, so that's a good hand coming in there from Neve Rice. Got in ahead of her marker, sent on as far as Lauren Boyle trying to control this one. This is Kate Flood back to Boyle now once more. Oh, and she just couldn't connect with it from close range. The chance of a goal there for Louth was Lauren Boyle. The pass coming from Kate Flood, the two of them running in on it, but unfortunately for Louth, Lauren Boyle just couldn't connect with it, just lost her footing ever so slightly, but a glorious chance there of a goal for Louth. Moira.
Yeah, that was a big chance there, but I must say that was great defending by Westmeath. They just got the hand in on time, and
yeah, well, that's the first real goal chance that has been created in the game so far. And Westmeath now from that let off. They have it near side here with Leona Archibald. That ball dropping into the path of Ciara Blundell. Ciara Blundell has been fouled by Ailish Hand. It's going to be a free in for Westmeath. So 1 point apiece here. The scoreboard reads with almost 7 minutes gone in the first half. That free taken quickly by Westmeath. Player in possession now is Karen Hegarty. Still has it. It's a full forward now. Ciara Blundell. That ball is effort is blocked down, and good defending by Louth, and they're able to come away with it. Ciara Blundell just couldn't get her chance, her opportunity in, and well, Louth now that ball just goes over the head of Aoife Bourne, and Louth give away possession. Player in possession now is Aisha Roach. And Westmeath have robbed possession back. It's with Vicky Carr looking for a second point of the afternoon inside the 45-metre line. Player on the overlap, that's Lucy Power. Lucy Power fancies her chances, goes for the score, and that one is sent in and it's gone. It's taken a deflection. I think it's going to be a 45. Yeah, there was a deflection on it, so it's going to be a 45 for Westmeath. So the effort going wide, but there is a follow-up chance here for Westmeath to take the lead in the game. And the player that's going to take this one on, it's going to be Anna Jones with the 45. There's a very strong wind at our back as well, so that will certainly favour her. So it's Anna Jones with her team on level pegging here after 7, almost 8 minutes of play. Westmeath, one of the favourites to go all the way in this Quinn Cup, in this intermediate championship. Meath, of course, sure to have a big say again already in the semi-finals. Those remaining semi-final spots still to be filled. That's falling short, and Louth have it back again. It's with Emer Bourne once more. She's getting through a Haber walk. Aoife Bourne, she's backtracking. She's around the centre of the field. Serious walk rate so far from the team captain. And that ball given away again by Louth. They'll be disappointed with that one. Here's Leona Archibald looking to punish Louth for that one. It's sent in. Oh, that's a go out for a moment. I thought it was a clean catch, but it's still Ciara Blundell who has a follow-up chance. That ball though, too much on it, and again Louth have able to pick it up though. Westmeath will be disappointed not to have got a score out of that one. Here's Roisin Kavanagh. Roisin Kavanagh back there in her own defence, and there was a push by Roisin Kavanagh, and she's given away the free. Well, can Westmeath do something better with it here? They might perhaps do so. The opportunity of a score. Una Pearson though straight at the goalkeeper. Good, and the referee has blown his whistle. There was a push, and that is going to be, it's a penalty in fact, and it's a push in there, and it's going to be a Westmeath penalty. Louth have given away a penalty 9 minutes in, and the effort that was saved, but now the referee has blown, and there was an infringement, and he's awarded it, puts his hands out. It's going to be a penalty, and the player coming up to take it is going to be Leona Archibald. So Leona Archibald, so a big moment here in the early stages of the game with just over 9 minutes gone in the opening half, and Leona Archibald now with a chance to give Westmeath the lead and a little bit of breathing space as well. Well, Una Pearson last week against in the game against Longford, she saved a penalty. Well, saved it of sorts. She was able to tip it over for a point. So let's see now what she can do if she can keep this one out from the back of the net. So Leona Archibald just placing this ball. The breeze seems to be just knocking it off its position. So let's see now if this is going to be on target. So Leona Archibald, here she comes, right footed, and it's in the back of the net. Una Pearson getting her hands to it, but couldn't prevent it from going into the back of the net. It's the first green flag raise of the afternoon. It's 1-1 for Westmeath. It's Louth a point, Maura.
Yeah, Louth are going to really need to win this kick out now and work it up the field and answer back with a score. 1-1 is a good scoreline to have at this stage of the game.
Yes,
Louth are working it up there well.
Yes, well, Westmeath getting the goal then. Leona Archibald with the penalty. Here come Louth now. Can they muster a response quickly? They're under a lot of pressure. Emer Bourne with her hands on it once more, looking for a couple of options, plays it inside. Player in possession now is Emer Murray. Emer Murray doing well, standing our ground, runs into a challenge, and that is going to be a free. The player, in fact, who was fouled was Roisin Kavanagh. Does well to win a free, Roisin. So it's a free for Louth as they take this one quickly, near side of the field. Ball in the hands now of Emer Bourne. Emer Bourne now sending Anya Breen on her way. Anya Breen, oh, she loses it, gives it away. Can't afford to be doing that, and giving possession straight back to Westmeath. And that ball has gone over the line, and that's a push. And I think Anya Breen is going to be spoken to by the referee, and that is going to be a free for Westmeath. And Anya Breen, well, in fact, it is Anya Breen. I don't know whether the referee is going to issue a card here or not. I don't think he is. He's looking for a number, and well, is it who is he looking for, I wonder? No, well, he's not going to issue a card in the end, having a word there with Niamh Rice, but no card issued. But it is a free for Westmeath. They lead here by 1-1 to a point. Ball now played down this near side. Return pass as far as Aisha Roach. Now it's with Fiona Claffey, the team captain, coming forward with it just outside the 45-metre line, and she's been penalised for overcarrying. It's taken quickly the free. Louth, too quickly indeed, and now give it away again. Roisin Kavanagh. Just a little bit, that kick was a little bit too rushed, and it's given it back to Westmeath once again. Louth making a few mistakes and handing possession straight back to Westmeath. They can't afford to be doing that at this stage of the game. And now the referee has blown his whistle again, and it's going to be another free. It's a Westmeath free, and it's going to be the penalty scorer, Leona Archibald, that's going to take this one on just outside the 20-metre line. Our team leading by 1-1 to a solitary point. If Westmeath, remember, go on and win this game, they'll be the team advancing to the semi-finals. Louth will be out. A draw would also be good enough for Westmeath. Remember, Leona Archibald has it back once more. Just falls to the ground, loses her composure, just slips slightly. Back it goes now. Another opportunity on, and Una Pearson taking no chances. It was Karen Hegarty with that opportunity, and it's been parried out at the expense of a 45. But Westmeath beginning to pile on a bit of pressure here, Moira. And I suppose the confidence raised after scoring the penalty as well. But Louth are doing themselves no favours. They're giving away a lot of cheap possession further out the field.
They are giving possession further up the field, but I must say they're doing a good defending in the back there. They did well to hold Westmeath up there, and which resulted in them not getting a score. So if they can keep that up now for this half and keep the scoreline down, they'll be doing well.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, there's still only one score in it. That's not the best of 45s from Anna Jones. Doesn't reach any kind of great height, but Westmeath do hold on to possession, and now they've given away another free. And the player that's won the free is Lucy McCartan. Lucy McCartan, who, as we mentioned earlier, was on duty for Peamount yesterday in the Ladies Soccer National League. And here is Leona Archibald now lining this free kick up. She's going to take it from her hands just outside the 20-metre line. This should be no difficulty for Leona Archibald, and it's no problem at all for her. She puts it over the crossbar. It's now 1-2 to a point with 13 and a half minutes gone in this opening half. And Leona Archibald now, that's her a goal and a point for Leona Archibald, the St. Lomans player. And Louth now from that kick out get play resumed. Oh, that's not a good ball, and it's broken up once again. Now they've given it away once more, and Westmeath now coming forward in waves. Player in possession here is Karen Hegarty once more. Short ball played inside. She gets the return pass. This is Ciara Blundell, and this one is sent in, and Ciara Blundell puts it over the crossbar. It's another score for Westmeath. It's a good period they're enjoying. Ciara Blundell with the point. That's her first score of the afternoon. It makes it 1-3 to a solitary point with 14 minutes gone. So the last three scores, including the penalty, have all come Westmeath's way. And Louth now, this is a worrying spell for them. Here's Leona Archibald once more, runs into the referee in the end, plays that ball. That's a good looking ball. Could be another scoring chance on. Here's Anna Jones, turns around, puts it on her right foot, and Anna Jones puts it over the crossbar. Another score for Westmeath. Well, they've really reached full throttle here at the moment in the last few minutes, Moira. A real good spell here for Westmeath, but Louth now in a bit of difficulty in the early stages with 14 and a half minutes gone.
Yeah, that's it. Ciara Blundell actually won a great kick out there, a good turnover just after getting the score, and if Westmeath can keep putting that pressure on them for the kick-outs, they'll get a good few scores off them this half.
Yes, well, Sean Finnegan, the manager, will be happy that his team are continuing to keep the scoreboard ticking over. He'll know that they'll need a decent lead at half time here, because they'll be turning over with the elements in their face in the second half. But Louth themselves need to try and get a few scores on the board here, because they've coughed up now 1-3 without reply. They have it now with Roisin Kavanagh coming forward with it. Roisin Kavanagh now does well inside the 45-metre line, doing it all on her own here at the moment. She'll have to try and orchestrate a score, play it back. Referee has his hand raised, he's playing the advantage. It's Emer Bourne now, sending that diagonal ball across. This is looking good. Here's Emer Bourne now, can she finish it off with a point? Still Emer Bourne under a lot of pressure, that ball is knocked away from her, and there's a push, and that's going to be a free in for Louth, a chance for a score. And Emer Bourne doing well to win her free, this one on the 20-metre line. So a chance here for Louth to get, will be their second score. And this time it is going to be Lauren Boyle who's going to take this one from her hands on the 20-metre line. So Lauren Boyle, the Cooley player, here she comes now, left-footed from Lauren Boyle, and that's a good score, and a very badly needed one from Lauren Boyle. And for Louth, it makes it 1 goal and 4 for Westmeath. It's 2 points now for Louth, a badly needed score, and we're just reaching the water break, 16 minutes exactly gone, but I suppose going on form, if you like, and going, I suppose, what we would have expected to a degree. So far, Moira, Westmeath very much the favourites going into this game, and the fact that they are the elements in their favour in this first half, they would have been looking to build up that lead. The penalty, obviously a big moment in the game, but Westmeath probably value for their lead at this stage.
They are, yeah, they're just transitioning that ball just a little bit better out of defence and up to the forwards. There's no hanging about, they're getting it up there nice and quick and taking their scores on. Again, the wind is in their favour, but still they're making the right runs at the right time, and Louths are defending well. They just can't seem to transition it as well up the pitch into their forward line.
Yeah, what will Wayne Freeman, what will he be telling his players now? A few mistakes that he wouldn't have been too happy about, handling errors. I know it's difficult, the conditions and everything else, but they did give away a couple of opportunities, or a few possessions, which led directly then to Westmeath's score, so he'll be obviously looking for them to cut out those kind of errors.
That's it. This winter football, ball retention is massive, and Louth just need to focus on that now for this quarter and try hold on to it as best they can and work it up.
Well, we're just ready to go again, and as we saw over the summer with the water break, sometimes it can affect games. The team, I suppose, chasing the game perhaps might come back better after the water break when they have a little bit of a breather. We'll just wait and see now with this kick out from Lauren McCormack. Plays it short, far side of the field, and falling to the ground there was Rachel Dillon. Gets up quickly, plays that ball along the ground, picking out now Joanna Marr. Far side the field now, Westmeath building it short out from their own defence. In towards the middle now it comes, Lucy Power in possession. Across to this near side of the field it comes. And now it's with Anna Jones again. Anna Jones goes for the long delivery in. That's a good looking ball. Can Ciara Blundell hold on to it? She can. She controls it well. Picks it up beautifully under a bit of pressure, but they're not able to close her down. Back it goes to Leona Archibald. She's playing it soccer style along the ground. Now she picks it up, goes to ground, and she's got the free. Brought down there by Claire Donnelly. This is going to be a free in for Louth. Referee blowing his whistle, and it's a free in for Westmeath. And an opportunity here. They've had a few chances from this distance out, and it's going to be Leona Archibald to take this one on. Leona Archibald returning to the team this year after missing out last year. That one plays that one across the field. Roisin Kavanagh trying to get her hand on it for Louth, but doesn't succeed. It's picked up now by Lucy McCartan. Short pass back again. Westmeath now have it again with Vicky Carr. Vicky Carr now back to Fiona Claffey, the captain. She fancies it. When it comes back off the post, back down, and to the relief of Louth, it's Sarah Quinn who has gained possession of it from that ball. They can back down. She gets her free as well, and Louth managed to get their hands back in it now. It's going to be Una Pearson to take this free out just outside her own 13-metre line. Long one out towards the centre. That's a very good ball, and it's picked up by the captain, Aoife Bourne. Aoife Bourne now trying to take on her marker, and she runs into a challenge. Probably it was more accidental than anything, but Aoife Bourne feeling the effects of that knock, and she's gone to ground pretty quickly. Aoife, of course, and our sister Emer, part of a very well-known sporting family in Louth Village. There are two brothers, of course, Casey Bourne and Declan, up until recently part of the Louth senior men's panel. Casey, of course, spending a number of years down in Aussie rules. And well, let's hope Aoife Bourne, from Louth's point of view, that this isn't a serious knock, because she's got through a lot of work in this game. She has been a real leader, not just in this game but in previous seasons. She's now 13 seasons involved with Louth, so that'll give you an indication of of her dedication to this Louth team, Moira.
Yeah, absolutely. And she's captain of the team. She's obviously a big player for them out there. She's a great link player, so it's good to see her back up on her feet.
Yeah, well, she's up and she's taking that free quickly, trying to pick out one of our teammates near side of the field, but that doesn't quite work out. And it's going to be a Westmeath free. Leona Archibald lining this one up. So Louth have given it away again. And it's going to be a free now, which Joanna Moore is going to take. Looking for options, she has to play it short, picking out Lucy Power under pressure from Emer Bourne. But Westmeath managed to retain possession. Now that one is launched in long by Joanna Marr. Dangerous looking ball. Hands go up on this one. Louth have to try and get this one out of their own defence. This is danger. That one's sent in. The hands go up on it. Sarah Quinn underneath this one for Louth. And it's referee blows his whistle. And looks as if has he given the free in, or is he given the free out, I wonder. Well, I think he's given the free out. In fact, looked to be some sort of push in there, I think, and it is going to be, or is it a free? Is it a free in? I wonder he's given. He's got the notebook out. Again, it looks, he's going to have a word with a player, and it looks as if it's going to be a Westmeath free, in fact, Moira.
Looks like it's going to be a throw.
He's going to throw it up, in fact. Yeah, well, he's telling the players just to get back the requisite distance, so it's going to be a hot ball, in fact. And Emer Bourne up to contest this one alongside Joanna Moore. That one knocked down, and it's Louth player in possession and coming away with it now. Shannon McLaughlin getting her hands on it now. It's with the captain again, Aoife Bourne. Aoife Bourne short on options. Now she picks out Emer Murray. That ball flicked inside. Now trying to get it out of their own half of the field, and there was another infringement. Louth players down on the ground, and referee signals that he's given the free to Westmeath, but there is a Louth player that's down. There's going to be a change here on the Westmeath team, I see. Lucy McCartan looks like the player that's going to come off here, and Leanne Slevin of the Milltown club is coming in. So Lucy McCartan is coming off the field, so she's been substituted, and it is 26 Leanne Slevin who's coming in here for Sean Finnegan's team. So that's a relatively early change. 22 minutes almost gone, Moira, in this first half. The Louth player down on the ground is Claire Donnelly, but it will be a Westmeath free. Joanna Marr. So we haven't had a score since the resumption of after the water break, but it is Westmeath have created anything that's been going, and so a couple of another Louth player. If a few players now have picked up knocks in this opening half, and Claire Donnelly looks like an ankle injury of sorts. Now Anna Bourne ready to take this free in towards the centre, picking out Leona Archibald. Thought about going for the pass, but she's going to take it on head on herself. Leona Archibald. This one drops in, and it's gone to the left of the post and wide, and make that Westmeath's first wide of the afternoon. 1 goal and 4 to 2 points with almost 23 minutes gone. Una Pearson a little bit too much on that kick out, and she's given it away again. Louth have coughed up possession once more. Here come Westmeath now looking to punish Louth once again, but that's good defending in the Louth defence. Player got her hands on it there. I think it was Aoife Russell way back there. Aoife Russell looking for the return pass, and now she gets it. 1 goal and 4 to 2 points. Still Aoife Russell in possession. Chips that ball down towards this near side. Racing after, trying to get her hands on it there was Niamh Rice. Does well, Niamh Rice, sending that ball forward. Now, can Louth get something going here? Emer Bourne under a lot of pressure. She can't manage to hold on to it though, and Westmeath have broken that one up once more. Now it's with Fiona Claffey, the captain, out towards that far side of the field. Now it's the first involvement for Leanne Slevin, the substitute. That ball rolled along the ground. Karen Mulligan trying to pick it up, but Louth have intercepted it, and they've got their hands back in it once more. Not good short play by Louth. They were almost caught out there again, but now they have come away with it. Sarah Quinn now fisting that ball out towards Anya Breen, far side of the field. Anya Breen now looking for a bit of support. Michelle McMahon now, the Clyde Rangers player, has it. Michelle McMahon, that ball sent out towards the centre. Niamh Rice trying to get underneath that one, but Westmeath again cut that one out. And just a little bit more experience, I think, counting at this stage. Westmeath with using all their guile to good effect. It's with Ciara Blundell once more. Back it goes now to the substitute. Leanne Slevin fancies it from this angle. Oh, and it comes back off the top of the crossbar and comes back out. The second time that the woodworkers come to or the metalwork even, has come to Louth's rescue. There's another change being contemplated here, this time by Louth. Number 19 is going to come in. Louise Bourne of Roach Emmett's coming in very shortly. The referee has blown his whistle again, and another free given away by Louth. They've given away a lot of frees, Moira, and perhaps Westmeath probably should be punishing them a little bit more. Maybe should have a few more scores on the board at this stage.
Yeah, they are. Louth have good cover back there. They're set up quite well. They have a sweeper, number 14's coming back, and she's playing as a full-time sweeper by the looks of it for them. So they're set up well. If they could just manage to be a bit more clinical in their tackles, they'd be doing a lot more. But yeah, be expecting Westmeath now will take advantage of these frees and get a few more scores on the board.
Yes, Leanne Slevin then, the substitute, is going to take this one just outside the 20-metre line to extend her team's lead. Louth still just waiting to bring in that change, that substitute, which will be Louise Bourne. So here comes Leanne Slevin, taking her time about it. Has she got it on target? She doesn't, and it's gone left and wide. Second wide of the first half for Westmeath. We have 5 minutes to the short whistle. It remains Westmeath 1-4, Louth 2 points. And we'll wait now shortly to see who the player that Louth are bringing off the field. Referee blowing his whistle, and Aoife Russell, and again Louth call out with that short kick out. Leona Archibald onto that like lightning, and she got the score. No, she doesn't have the distance into the hands of Una Pearson, and the referee has blown his whistle again, and it's going to be a free in for Westmeath, something that I think might have happened after the ball had been played in by Leona Archibald. It was falling short, but the referee has called it back, and he's having words now with Aoife Russell. And another opportunity now of another Westmeath score, and again the referee taking a note of a name, and it's going to be Leanne Slevin with another opportunity here to do a little bit better than that one moments ago. So sizing it up again, taking it from her hands. This one will be floated in right footed. Here she comes out to take it, and this is looking much better from Leanne Slevin, and that is straight over the crossbar. That change now being made by Louth, and it is Louise Bourne coming into the action, and the player that is coming off, I think it's going to be Claire Donnelly is the player that's coming off. So Leanne Slevin with the score, that makes it 1 goal and 5 for Westmeath, 2 points for Louth. Almost 27 minutes gone in this first half. The short kick from Una Pearson from that kick out to Ailey Shand of the Geraldines club. The Geraldines, the reigning Louth champions. That ball given away again by Leona Archibald, picking up the loose one. Here's an opportunity, perhaps it is Vicky Carr. Vicky Carr though didn't fancy it. Back it goes now to Karen Hegarty again, trying to work her way past a couple of challenges. Plays the short one out. Here's another opportunity of a score. That one is sent in, and that has gone right and wide. Fiona Claffey, the captain, with the chance. That's a third wide for Westmeath. Well, they're enjoying all the play at the moment, all the possession. Moira, the ball literally, Westmeath literally camped within the Louth 45-metre line, but they really should have more scores than 1-5 on the board at this stage.
Absolutely, yeah. The scoreline isn't reflecting the game really, in that Westmeath should really be.
And now the referee has penalised Una Pearson.
Too long, was it?
Yeah, I think she's given away. This is going to be a free in. In fact, I think she didn't take that kick out from the correct position. I think that's what, and it's going to be a free in. So another free given away by Louth, and it's Leona Archibald standing over this one. So 1-5 to 2 points. We have about 2.5 or 3 minutes roughly to go to half time, and here comes Archibald, the penalty score from earlier. It's a high kick, but on this occasion it has gone over the crossbar. It's another score for Leona Archibald. It's another score for Westmeath, and now they lead by 1 goal and 6 to 2 points. So Louth's only 2 scores coming from those earlier frees, Kate Flood and Lauren Boyle. This game looks to be going only one way at this stage. Difficult to see how Louth are going to work their way back into it, even turning around with the wind advantage in the second half. It'll take a huge effort on the restart, and Westmeath have got the verdict again there from referee Barry Redmond. He's given Westmeath the free. Coming forward with this one now, it's with Lucy Power of the Downs club, fisted forward. Here's Rachel Dillon now coming onto this one, plays the short one inside. This is promising. Tracy Dillon, her sister, takes delivery of that pass. Westmeath now trying to line up an opportunity. Louth have committed plenty of bodies back to try and defend against this one. It's sent towards Karen Hegarty. Louth have to be careful not to give her a sniff of goals after her 3 goals last time against Longford. Back it goes, good blocking, good defending. Sarah Quinn getting her body in the way there, but Westmeath have managed to get their hands back in it once more. There's a player loose in this near side, but Louth have intercepted it. Now can Louth mount a classic counter-attack, I wonder. Emer Bourne now moving forward with it, up towards halfway. The ball hasn't been this far up the field in a while, and just as I say that now, Louth have given it away again. In the end there, it was Emer Bourne who just couldn't control it, and this is danger now at the other end. Westmeath now looking to turn the screw a bit. That ball sent in, but Una Pearson is underneath it. Anna Jones, the player with the opportunity there. That's two opportunities that have fallen short by Westmeath, and they haven't punished Louth to the degree perhaps that they should be at this stage, but they still lead by 6 to 2 points. Louth now walking this one, coming out of defence with it. Can they get something before half time just to give themselves a lift for the second half? Here's Aoife Russell, player on the overlap. This now is Emer Bourne coming forward inside the 45-metre line. Still Emer Bourne, a little bit isolated, has to go for the pass. Picks out her older brother Aoife. Aoife now, what can she do with it? Flicks this ball forward in towards Niamh Rice. Niamh Rice now trying to pick out the pass to her colleague, clubmate Lauren Boyle. Referee, well, he's a bit slow to blow his whistle now. He's signalling. There's a player, a Westmeath player, who's picked up a knock here, but it's the player that's down is Rachel Dillon, in fact, and Rachel Dillon now needing a little bit of attention, but promising build up there by Louth, but they haven't got a score out of it. But just those kind of opportunities have just been few and far between for Louth. They just haven't been able to get inside the Westmeath half of the field, or been able to penetrate them to any great degree, have they, Moira?
No, not really, and that was good defensive setup by Westmeath. Louth went very narrow in their attack, and Westmeath just clogged it up and got a turnover.
Yes, well, that's a free taken by Westmeath now after that injury. And can they perhaps finish now this first half with another score for themselves? Here's Leona Archibald, diagonal ball. That's an inviting one in towards Ciara Blundell. Ciara Blundell trying to control it. Does well, still has possession. Plays it to Leona Archibald again, goes to ground. Referee had a look at it, but it allows play to continue. That one is sent in, and that's sent over the crossbar, and it's Joanna Marr, the midfielder, who's got the point. Another score for Westmeath, and it's Joanna Marr who's got it just before the half-time whistle here in Ashbourne. It's 1 goal and 7 now to 2 points. We have 31 minutes played in this opening half, and Westmeath well in control here. They have an 8-point lead. Here's Una Pearson with this kick out, and the wind seems to pull it back, and Anna Jones now has picked up this loose one. Anna Jones didn't perhaps fully connect with that hand pass, but still Westmeath retain possession. Now the player with the opportunity here is Vicky Carr, looking for a second score of this first half, but that one goes to the left and wide number 4 for Westmeath. Chances continuing to come and go here in this opening half. Almost 32 minutes gone, 1-7 to 2 points. Well, we'll dissect the first half in a moment, Moira, but this looking very much like a Westmeath victory here, unless Louth can produce an outstanding performance in the second half. Westmeath, with all their experience from previous years, they were intermediate champions way back in 2011, but they've been senior ever since, only losing their senior status when they lost to Monaghan in that playoff at the end of last year. And at the moment, I suppose that experience, that senior experience, counting very much in their favour. Now Louth have it, this time with Emer Bourne. Now it's with Emer Murray. And coming on to this one now, Roisin Kavanagh. Back now to the captain again, Aoife Bourne. Aoife Bourne, I think probably Louth's outstanding player in this first half. Aoife Bourne, the team captain, goes for the short pass, picking out her midfield colleague Anya Breen. Anya Breen now playing that ball. Well, that's played into space, but that was a very hopeful looking ball in there. It's been dealt with by the Westmeath defence again, and it's Lorraine Duncan who gets her hands on it on this occasion and gets it out far side of the field. And Westmeath now with Lucy Power in possession, in towards the centre. Rachel Dillon now has it. Plenty of Westmeath players getting their hands on the ball, spraying it around the field here at will in the run into half time. Launched long this time by Joanna Marr. That's a good play and an intelligent ball. Karen Hegarty, the player in possession now. Karen Hegarty, what can she do with it now? Try to find a gap in the Louth defence. Plays it back to Leona Archibald. Goes for the short pass along the ground in towards Ciara Blundell. Blundell now looking to make an angle for herself. Plays it in towards the centre. Could be a chance of another goal. Well, it's certainly a point chance, but it's been sent left and wide. Tracy Dillon on that occasion. A fifth wide of the first half for Westmeath. Well, they finished there with that scoring opportunity, but they do lead here at the break by a goal and 7 to 2 points. It really has been largely one-way traffic here, you'd have to say, Moira. Westmeath justifying their favourites tag so far in this game. I know the wind obviously favouring them in the first half, but they do seem to be a step ahead of or two of Louth at this point in the game.
They do, yeah. The wind aside, they're just better at holding on to the ball and giving those crucial passes into the chest, and Louth are kind of nearly their own worst enemy out there. They're just giving looping passes and giving balls away, but Westmeath are probably showing their experience a bit more and just retaining that ball, and their shots haven't been perfect now, but the score probably should be higher for Westmeath, and to take advantage of that wind, they probably should have got a few more scores on the board going out into the second half now, but no, they're looking like the favourable team at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And I mean, Louth have given away a lot of frees. The referee has certainly given Westmeath a lot of free from scoring positions. Westmeath haven't taken all of them. They've had 5 wides as well, so it could be actually a whole lot worse for Louth.
It could, absolutely, yeah. Like I said, Louth, they're defending well. They have the players back. They need to hold on to that ball just a bit better, and yeah, their tackling just needs to be a bit more clinical as well when Westmeath are coming in against them.
And even some of the Louth forwards, I mean, they've been starved of possession. They haven't seen much of it. We know what the likes of Kate Flood and Niamh Rice and Lauren Boyle are capable of, but they just haven't been able to get any kind of supply of ball into those players.
Yeah, that's it. The ball hasn't even got up that far. It's kind of breaking down here in the middle of the pitch. Turnovers are coming, or hand passes are spilling, so they haven't. Hopefully now they might be able to give a few long kicks in. That wind will carry the ball, so if that's a style of football they like playing, that might favour them now in the second half.
You've been in this sort of position with Meath before, Moira, having a big lead at half time. What's usually the message from a manager? Is it to keep the relentless pace going, to try and kill the game off, try to get the scores, or will there always be a period maybe in the second half maybe that Louth will get that purple patch?
Well, that's it. No, you can't take the foot off the pedal. That is a significant lead. It's a nice lead to be heading out into the second half with. But I say Westmeath will be saying much the same as ourselves. That there's a big, strong win there, and they have the players. Louth have the players up front that can do the damage. So they're going to need to get their setup right and just retain possession as best they can, and hopefully keep pushing on.
Yeah, looking at the players that I suppose have had most impact in the game so far for Westmeath, Vicky Carr has been pretty prominent. The Dillons, Leona Archibald obviously with the penalty, she's chipped in with a point as well for herself. So it's been, and I mean, there seems to be a good understanding, good link-up play. Westmeath's link-up play seems to be much better than Louth's, and they seem to be able to pick out the passes that bit better. Yeah,
definitely. They're used to just moving that ball at a higher pace, and I think that's something that we noticed when we went up to Division 2 from Division 3 last year, was the pace that the senior teams moved the ball with. So Westmeath will have been used to that from being up at senior, so they're probably just a little bit more experienced in that department.
And for Louth, team captain Aoife Bourne really has tried her hardest to try and get the team going, but has she been a little bit maybe too isolated? Maybe a few other players need to be taking on a bit more of the responsibility.
Yeah, perhaps at times she has been a little bit, but you can't actually fault Louth's work rate. They are working really hard, and they are showing that they really want it out there. They just sometimes their decision making just is going against them. But yeah, Aoife Byrne's doing great out there. She's up and down the pitch. She's defending on the back line, the full back line, and trying to transition it then up to the forward line. She's a big player for them out there today.
Well, just a recap then on the first half then. So at the break it is 1-7 for Westmeath, 2 points for Louth. As things stand, it will be Westmeath heading to the semi-finals in a couple of weeks' time as winners of Group 2, and Louth's season will come to an end. Vicky Carr setting Westmeath on the way with the opening score after 2 minutes of play. Louth got back level 3 minutes later. Kate Flood's close range free drawing the team's level 5 minutes in, but then really Westmeath taking over to Leona Archibald after Westmeath won a penalty. Leona Archibald dispatching that kick past goalkeeper Una Pearson to give her team a 1-1 to 1 point advantage, and Westmeath then kicking on from that point. Archibald getting her first point then 3.5 minutes later. Then we had Ciara Blundell with the horse point extending Westmeath's lead to 1-3 to a point before Anna Jones then the half forward for Westmeath on the quarter of an hour mark making it 1-4 to a point. Loud chances few and far between, but they did win a free, and it was Lauren Boyle who sent that free over the crossbar 16 minutes in from the 20 metre line. That left it 1-4 to 2 points, but that's not enough to bring Louth really back into it, because it was Westmeath who finished the half the stronger. Leanne Slevin, the substitute, with a free. That was followed then by Leona Archibald's second point of the first half. And then on the stroke of half time, Joanna Marr, the midfielder, adding to Westmeath's lead here. So 1 goal and 7 for Westmeath, 2 points for Louth. It's all going in the favourites' way here in the first half. Here at half time, they have that 8-point lead for themselves. It is a worthy lead, you'd have to say. They had the elements in their favour as well. They used it to good effect, even though they did kick 5 wides as well into the bargain. Probably should have more on the scoreboard at this stage of the game, but it looks like Westmeath's game to lose here in Ashbourne. We'll take a short break, but we'll be back to you very soon for coverage of the second half here in Ashbourne in the TG Cahir All-Ireland Intermediate Football Championship. It's this Group 2 closing round match. Westmeath here at half time leading Louth by 1 goal and 7 to 2 points. Do join us again in a few minutes. Yes, and you're welcome back here to Ashbourne. We're just about ready to go here for the second half. It is the TG Cahir All-Ireland Intermediate Championship Round 2 match between Westmeath and Louth here at half time, going very much according to plan for the Maroon and Whites. Westmeath leading Louth by 1 goal and 7 to 2 points, and at this moment in time it looks as if they will be the team advancing to the last 4 of this year's championship, as referee Barry Redmond throws the ball in for the start of this second half. We'll check to see if there are any changes. It doesn't look to be any alterations for this second half. Westmeath now playing into this strong breeze, and they've continuing where they left off at the end of the first half, because they're coming forward now. Here's an opportunity. It's Rachel Dillon bearing in on goal, has an opportunity here of a score, and this one, it's in the back of the net, and it's Ciara Blundell who's got it, the full forward, taking the pass from Rachel Dillon. And Ciara Blundell, just a start that Louth didn't want at the beginning of this second half, but just what Westmeath needed probably to put this game finally to bed. They've got the goal, 2 goals and 7 to 2 points. A very well taken goal, you'd have to say, as well from Ciara Blundell. Gave goalkeeper Una Pearson no chance whatsoever, and in the very first minute of the second half here, Westmeath extending their lead to 2 goals and 7 points to 2 points. That's exactly, as I said, Moira, what Louth didn't want. They were the team really that needed to hit the ground running at the start of the second half, but now really that hill, let's say, has become a mountain for Louth.
It has, yeah. That's a great start for Westmeath. It's a team coming out there with a purpose, and they did exactly what they set out to do there. I say that was the plan from the word go, and that's a great start to the second half for them.
Well, Louth trying to respond now at the other end. They have a free, and it is going to be Lauren Boyle lining this one up. But Louth now, chances in this game have been very much hard to come by. That one sent in, and this one is looking good, and it's over the crossbar, and it's Louth's third score. It's their third free as well of this game, and it's a minute and a half into the second half, and they get one back. 2 goals and 7 now to 3 points, and from that kick out now Louth trying to get their hands on it, and it's Kate Flood scampering after this one. So 2 goals and 7 to 3 points with that free. And Louth now playing it inside the Westmeath half of the field. It is with Michelle McMahon. Down towards the corner it goes. Now what can Louth do with this one? It's Kate Flood once more, trying to become a fulcrum really in this second half. Lauren Boyle now under a lot of pressure. She does well. That effort is half deflected down. Referee though has blown his whistle, and she's picked up a knock to her face as well, Lauren Boyle, and that is going to be is it going to be a free in, I wonder. But Louth, well, they've responded a little bit after the giving away the goal with that score from Lauren Boyle, and a chance there of a follow-up. There's a Westmeath player down just with a slight knock as well, but Lauren Boyle receiving attention now for Louth. But 2 goals and 7 to 3 points. And is it possible, Moira, Louth, you feel at this stage they need a goal themselves to try and give themselves any glimmer of hope of getting back into this game?
Yeah, that's it. I say Louth are going to be all eyes on goal now, just to get themselves back in the game. But you know, with Kate Flood in there and a few other the forwards, it's possible. So I wouldn't give up hope just yet.
Yeah, 2-7 to 3 points as Lauren Boyle still receiving attention for this facial injury, and of course a couple of other semi-final spots still up for grabs here with the other games that are going on here at the moment. All we know for definite going into today's final round of matches in the intermediate is that Meath are definitely through to the semi-finals on the back of their wins over Down and Leitrim, but the other semi-final place is still up for grabs. This is the one of the games here, straightforward winner takes all situation. Lauren Boyle has received attention for that injury and is going to go again, so ready to resume now with this kick out from the Westmeath goalkeeper Lauren McCormack. She hasn't had a whole pile to do in this game, and the wind keeping that ball from going out too far. Now it's with Emer Bourne for Louth, trying to turn in a sixpence, trying to get an opportunity in. Back it goes now, back to her sister Aoife Bourne, and now it's with Kate Flood sending this one in. Ona comes back off the metalwork again and back out. It's still in play though, and that's 3 times the metalwork down that end has been rattled in this game, and this occasion it's a Louth opportunity, and Westmeath have got their free out. With Kate Flood just beginning to get a bit more involved and is seeing a little bit more of it now than she certainly did in the first half. So Louth now just trying to keep the ball up in the Westmeath half of the field as much as they can, try to put that Westmeath defence under pressure. They haven't really been tested so far in this game. Here's Rachel Dillon now. Rachel Dillon coming back into the team, having missed the Longford game a couple of weeks back. Giving chase after there was Roisin Kavanagh. Ball sent in towards the centre. Westmeath now coming in, just walking the ball into the Louth half of the field. That ball shipped forward, Westmeath now, this is looking good. It's Joanna Maher who has it. Still Joanna Maher now. Emer Bourne trying to get her, Aoife Bourne trying to get her challenge in. That ball sent forward. Here's another opportunity of a goal, and it's so saved by Una Pearson. It was Karen Hegarty with the chance. It's still bobbling around, and it's ended up in the back of the net. And is it going to count? I think it is. Ciara Blundell has got the goal. Another goal for the full forward. The initial chance was saved by Una Pearson. It's come back out, and it's Ciara Blundell who has got the goal. Another goal for Westmeath, and it is that full forward again, Ciara Blundell, who's got it to make it now 3 goals and 7 to 2 points, to 3 points rather, just what Louth didn't need at this stage of the game. And Westmeath now with a third goal for themselves here, and well, it's really looking ominous now for Louth. Here come Westmeath now coming forward. They're not content to sit back on this lead. It's Joanna Maher now. Back it goes now to the substitute. That ball sent in. Una Pearson underneath it this time. I think there is a change possibly on the Westmeath team. We'll check. I think Sarah McCormack may have come in. Well, we'll double check that. That chance might have been Leanne Slevin, in fact. But here come Louth now out of defence with it. Walking the ball up this near side of the field. It's Anya Breen who has it. Anya Breen now sending it on to Niamh Rice. Niamh Rice just holding it up now, walking away in towards the centre. Spots a player free on that far side of the field. Now what can Louth do with this one? Still Louth coming forward with it. Ball played in towards the centre. Here's Emer Bourne. Emer Bourne now. And our effort is blocked down. Good defending, great defending by Westmeath, and they come away with it. And it's Aisha Roach who has it. Aisha Roach now, referee blows the whistle again. And now what's he given here? He's going to, well, he hasn't signalled either way. I think it's going to be a free out for Westmeath. That's the way it's looking. Yes, but a third goal from Ciara Blundell. And she certainly is a real poacher's eye for a goal. The first goal she got right at the start of the second half, brilliantly executed, and she was in the right place at the right time for that follow-up effort with the second goal.
Absolutely, it was very unlucky for the Louth goalkeeper. She put off a great save there initially, but yeah, Ciara Blundell she's doing absolutely great. She's some speed when she gets going, and eye for goal, like I said, yeah.
Absolutely, a real low centre of gravity, Ciara Blundell. Only back from Dubai this season and really making her presence felt and doing what she's supposed to be doing in there. That's finding the back of the net and getting those crucial scores. Westmeath 3-7, Louth 3 points. Westmeath surely now heading to the semi-finals and another step closer to perhaps regaining the senior status that they lost at the end of last year. Here they come now forward once again. Here's a chance for Leanne Slevin, and Leanne Slevin 6 it over the crossbar. Another Westmeath point. Well, they may be playing into the breeze, but it's not affecting their performance, and it's not affecting their ability to put scores on the board. 3 goals and 8 now to 3 points. 3 points in any man's language, Moira, is never going to be enough to win any game, and all those 3 scores have all come from frees as well, so Louth have not managed to score from play as of yet in this game.
That's it, yeah. There seems to be a bit of commotion going on here with the goalie. She's well, it's gone ahead now, yeah. That's it, yeah. No, Louth are going to have to get a few more scores now on the board. 3 from freezes, yeah, like you said, probably not good enough to be in with a shot here today, so hopefully they get something from this play now.
Here's Roisin Kavanagh now, but loses out, and Westmeath pick up that loose ball. Louth have given it away, and Westmeath now looking to punish them again. Here's Leona Archibald, the penalty score from the first half. Playing to good effect here, just holding play up, just slowing it down a bit, looking to pick out the pass. Another Louth change coming, another Louth change imminent. Rebecca Carr of the Geraldines Club coming into the action very shortly for Louth. That'll be their second change. Meanwhile, here come Westmeath forward once more. Not the best of passes, and that's been cut out by the Louth defence. Good defending there by Louth. I think it was Louise Bourne, the substitute, who managed to intercept that one. It was the number 19 Louise Bourne, and Louth now a chance for them to counter-attack. Ball coming forward, referee blows his whistle. Emer Bourne has won a free for Louth. A couple of players standing around it. Goes for that long one in, and it just doesn't quite reach Kate Flood. And again, Westmeath have their hands back on it. It's with Leanne Slevin up over halfway. Now it's with Anna Jones. Anna Jones now trying to take on a marker, and she skips past her as if she wasn't there. Still Anna Jones coming forward with it. Now, can she finish it off at a point? She finds the double goal scorer, Ciara Blundell. Ciara Blundell now looking for a hat-trick of goals in this game. Karen Hegarty, of course, did likewise, finished with 3 to her name last time against Longford. And that one is still coming back out. Still Westmeath have it. Well, Louth with plenty of bodies back, but they give away the free. The challenge going in by Roisin Kavanagh. There's going to be a change coming on the Louth team. That change we spoke about, Rebecca Carr is coming in, and it's going to be Emer Bourne and making her way off. So a second change for Louth. It's really, I suppose, just try to shake it up a bit here and try to give themselves a bit of a chance, but it's still a very long road back here for Louth. Such a deficit to make up. Here's Leona Archibald once more. Experience, guile, and good work ethic here being shown by Westmeath. Referee has blown his whistle. Leona Archibald has won the free for herself. Referee signalled that he's given the free in, and that change has been completed. And it's going to be this free which Leanne Slevin is lining up. Just picking up the little tuft of grass just to try and gauge this wind and make sure she can get the disc. Well, she's going to go short. In fact, she doesn't fancy taking it on head on, let's say. Looking for the return pass now. It's sent back in. Here's Joanna Marr. Back out it comes to Anna Jones. Jones and that. Oh, very close. And it comes back in. And it was that player again. It was Ciara Blundell in around the goal. But the referee has blown his whistle already. He's given Louth the free out. It's taken quickly by Una Pearson. It's given away. And here's Ciara Blundell now. She might have a chance of the hat trick. Still Ciara Blundell. Two players surrounding her. She just loses her footing. And Louth are able to come away with it. But again, sloppy play in defence there by Louth. They almost really gifted Westmeath a fourth goal in this game. You just simply cannot be afford to be making errors like that at this level of play, and Louth fortunate perhaps to get away with that one, but they have it now with Michelle McMahon far side of the field. Another change imminent on the Louth team. Amy McNally of the Brides Club is coming in very shortly, and again that long ball sent in by Louth, but it amounts to nothing, and again Westmeath have it covered and have it dealt with, and they come out with it now near side the field through Leanne Slevin. Chips that ball down along this near side into open space, and it's their midfielder now, Joanna Marr, picking this one up. Chips it down towards the corner. Running after this one, and picked up well by Karen Hegarty. Still Karen Hegarty now moving forward with it, just inside the 20-metre line, and Karen Hegarty has been brought to ground, and that is going to be another free in for Westmeath, another free given away by Louth. And this now is going to be Leanne Slevin that's going to come up and take this one. Leanne Slevin, who got that last score just a few minutes ago. A chance to extend her team's lead. At the moment it's 3 goals and 8 points to 3 points, with almost 12 minutes gone in this second half. So here comes Slevin now, just on the 20-metre line. Yes, has her own little routine. Here she comes, goes for height with the kick, and she has made sure of it. It is another score for Westmeath. It's another score for Leanne Slevin. That makes it now 3 goals and 9 to 3 points. And Moira, really only a case, I think, of how much Westmeath are going to win this game by this comeback. We were hoping for perhaps for Louth to make a game of it in the second half. No real sign of it materialising.
No, not yet, and I think we could be on to something else here.
Here's Karen Hegarty again, has her effort blocked down. She might have a second bite of the cherry. She picks it up again. Karen Hegarty plays that ball inside. Now defence now have to be careful not to give away a goal or give away another free. Oh, and it just slips through the legs there of Anna Jones, and it's eventually taken out. Ball far side of the field, and now a chance for Louth to counter-attack again with Aoife Bourne. Aoife Bourne goes for the long delivery. Was there a push there? Roisin Kavanagh or Kate Flood on her bike and trying to race after this ball. The referee has already blown his whistle down. He's given Louth the free on this occasion. Louth still haven't made that change. Amy McNally just waiting to be brought into the action, but the referee has blown his whistle, and it is going to be a Louth free, and it is going to be, looks like Niamh Rice, the player that's going to take it on. That change now is going to be made, so a chance for another score for Louth, another free scoring opportunity. And the player that's coming off the field is going to be Lauren Boyle. So Lauren Boyle just hasn't been Lauren's day, even though she did get Louth. She's got Louth's only scored this second half so far. She's coming out. She's coming off the field. And that's another change on the Louth team. So Lauren Boyle makes way, and now it is going to be our Cooley colleague Niamh Rice to take this opportunity on. Takes it from her hands, sends it in, looking good, and that's a good, excellent score from Niamh Rice. Louth's second point of the second half, and it's Niamh Rice with the free. 4 scores Louth have had, 4 frees. They trail by 3 goals and 9 points to 4 points. 14 minutes gone in this second half. From that kick out now again, Westmeath picking it up with Aisha Roach. Picking out Anna Jones now. Anna Jones coming forward with it. You can just sense these Westmeath players are growing in confidence here, with knowing the match is probably wrapped up as a contest. They can probably express themselves that bit more now at this stage. Just as I say that now, commentators curse because they've given away possession. And now a chance for Louth coming out here with Louise Bourne. Louise Bourne now goes for the short pass inside. They'll have to be careful not to give it away. Niamh Rice running into a challenge, but well, trying to control it there was Anya Breen, but she loses out, just can't hold on to it, and Westmeath have turned it over again. It's with Fiona Claffey, the team captain. Referee has blown his whistle, and now he's called play back. He's given Westmeath the free, didn't play the advantage on that occasion. Conditions here, well, the rain has eased off, it has brightened up a little bit, but still very heavy underfoot conditions out there for the players, and that breeze is still pretty significant. With Westmeath playing it into in this second half, but it really hasn't affected their performance. They've rattled in 2 more goals, remember, since half time, and now they have it again far side of the field. It's with Aisha Roach. Aisha Roach now still holding on to possession. Now this ball sprayed across to this near side, and it's Rachel Dillon now joining the Westmeath attack outside of her right boot into space. Anna Jones giving chase after this one. Still Anna Jones. Louise Bourne can't get her challenge in. Still Anna Jones playing it across. Not the best of passes though, and now they're able to deal with it. Well, not for long, because it's been given straight back again. The guilty party there was Emer Murray. Now it's with Leona Archibald. Leonie Archibald just swatting away the challenge there, setting down. That's a great pass from Leona Archibald, picking out Joanna Marr. Joanna Marr now fisting it forward. Could be another chance of a score, and it is a score. It's over the crossbar, and it's Rachel Dillon who's got the point. And real great persistence there by the Westmeath players to keep at it, and Rachel Dillon, and they got their just rewards in the end there out of that attack. Moira.
That's it. Westmeath seems to be getting into a nice form now. That goal in the first couple of seconds of the second half set them up well, and they've just pushed on since then. Their tails are up, and they're really taking their chances when they're coming.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, Westmeath here in cruise control, and manager Sean Finnegan now beginning to empty his bench as well, giving players some valuable match time now for the closing 15 minutes or so of this game. It won't be long before the water break will be called either. Una Pearson picking out on this occasion, Emer Murray coming forward with it. Well, for Louth now it really is a case of damage limitation. Can they take some of the bad luck off the scoreboard now in the final quarter of this game? Here they come forward now. Player in possession is Niamh Rice. Niamh Rice now steps on the brakes, goes for the score. And the goalkeeper has to be careful. Did it cross the line, and it comes back out, but it is in the back of the net. The follow up, it's ended up in the back of the net. It might have been in the net first time, we're not too sure. I think one of the umpires thought it might have been in any case, but on the follow up, Louth have got the goal for themselves. And the player who's got that goal, we'll just check in a moment's time who has got it. I think it's one of the substitutes. It might well be it might be Rebecca Carr. In fact, we just double checked that, but there is the whistle for the end of the third quarter and the water break, and it is a goal for Louth just before the water break, and it's ended up in the back of the net. But that goal just before the whistle from the referee, well, it gives Louth a goal in this game just before the end of the third quarter, and the player who's got the goal, it is Amy McNally. In fact, Amy McNally's got the goal for Louth, the substitute. Following up on that effort that went in, the goalkeeper, not too sure, she just dropped it, and it might have well crossed the line, but Amy McNally on the follow up. It's 3 goals and 10 to 1 goal and 4. Louth have got the goal for themselves, Moira, but surely at this stage of the game it's too little too late.
You'd imagine so, Colm, yeah, but look, it'll give Louth a bit of hope going out here now into the last quarter, and if nothing else, might make the last quarter a little bit exciting if Louth think they've something to play for out here. So yeah, it was a good time to get a goal there.
Yeah, well, it was Westmeath, of course, who started the second half on the front foot with the first move of the second half. It was Ciara Blundell getting in on goal and finding the roof of the net pass. Goalkeeper Una Pearson, that extending Westmeath's lead, and they kicked on really from there, even though Louth responded with the next score through Lauren Boyle's free. But then it was Westmeath kicking the next goal and 2 points. Ciara Blundell with her second goal after a good save initially by Una Pearson. The effort came back out, the ball came back out, and Blundell was there from close range to find the target. Leanna Slevin then following up with 2 scores to make it 3-9 to 3 points. Niamh Rice then responding with a free for Louth. Rachel Dillon then at the other end after a good Westmeath team move, resulting in another point for them, 3-10 to 4. And then just before the water break, that goal at the other end from Louth substitute Amy McNally. Louth are warming up, another sub now very short. Lauren McFall of the Geraldines coming in very shortly for them. So 3 goals and 10 to 1 goal and 4. We have 19 minutes officially gone in this second half. That ball chipped forward by Leona Archibald once again. It's kept in play. Now, what can Westmeath? Can they get another score off this one? Player in possession here is Karen Hegarty, forced to go further back out the field. Here's Leanne Slevin once again. She fancies her chances, sending it in. This one a testing one. It's going to fall short, and Una Pearson happy to shepherd that one out over the end line, and it's gone down as a wide. Westmeath's first wide of the second half. Another change on the Louth team. Anya Breen is coming off. Anya Breen of the St Pat's club in Lordship, making way now. And it's going to be Lauren McFall coming in now for the last 11 or 12 minutes of the game. But it is Westmeath who will now be preparing for that Intermediate Championship semi-final in a fortnight's time, likely to be this day fortnight. So having scored 9-9 in their first fixture against Longford so far in this game, they've managed 3 goals and 10. Good scoring in anybody's book. So they'll be the team advancing to the last 4. Louth now looking to put in a bit of a shift now in the last 10 or 12 minutes, trying to put some respectability on the scoreboard. That ball played across. Westmeath hands getting on it though, that loose ball. But still chasing and hassling and harrying. No giving up here on Westmeath. They're not sitting back on the laurels, that's for sure. They're still coming forward looking for scores. Lucy McCartan, who actually went off the field earlier, looks as if she's come back into the action. Lucy, she was substituted in the first half, but she's back on the field now wearing number 12. Westmeath, that move breaks down though, and Louth have it back with Shannon McLaughlin. And now it's with the captain, Aoife Bourne. Aoife Bourne now launches that long one in, that ball dropping in, and it's Kate Flood who gets her hands on it on this occasion, but she drops it, gives it away. Westmeath player on the ground, and it's given away, and it's going to be Lucy Power winning the free. Lucy Power wins the free. Referee blowing his whistle and just telling Kate Flood what he awarded the free for in Westmeath's favour. And it is going to be Lucy Power that's going to take this one on. Your impressions of Westmeath overall, Moira, one of the teams that you could be facing. It would be a final if it works out for you, of course. A lot of football to be played before that, of course. But what have you made of Westmeath here? They've certainly taken the game, really, I'd have to say, to Louth from very early on, haven't they?
Yeah, they really have. They're a team that, by the looks of it, are quite used to each other. You know, they're working the ball really well, working it through the hands really well and at pace, and that's the key, really.
That ball played across now, that's a dangerous looking one across, could be another chance here, and it's smothered away, a chance of a 4th goal, but it's been deflected away by the Louth defence. It's gone for a 45, could easily have been another goal for Westmeath there. They already found the net 3 times in this game, and very close to a 4th one, but the effort smothered away in the end at the expense of a 45. So 3 goals and 10 to 1 it stays here, with 22 and a half minutes gone in this opening and this second half, I should say. Now here comes the kick. It's Anna Jones sending that ball in, and here's Lucy McCartan now. Her effort blocked down, though good defending by Louth. Ball played away short. Emer Murray gets her hands on it now. Louth walking out from defence with it, and now it's with Emer Bourne again. Aoife Bourne gets that good distance on it, played forward. Player in possession now is Amy McNally. Amy McNally plays it inside. Here's Niamh Rice. Niamh Rice now lays it off. Could be a chance on here for score. And this one is flashed over the crossbar. And it is Emer. Looks like and it's gone over the crossbar. The player that's got it on this near side of the field, I think it might have been Niamh Rice. In fact, it was player that got it.
Emer Bourne over
it was Emer Bourne. Yeah. Emer Bourne, in fact, is the player who's got it. It is Emer Bourne. So it is a score for Louth. That makes it 3 goals and 10 now to 1 goal and 5. 23 minutes gone in the second half. Westmeath coming forward with it again. Here is Rachel Dillon, got one of the scores earlier. Oh, high challenge going in. A dangerous looking challenge there by Lauren McFall. That was a high challenge, and I think she's going to be spoken to here by the referee. I don't think there was any great intention. I think she just left her hand in. I don't think it was a deliberate one, but certainly Rachel Dillon feeling the effects of it nonetheless. The referee taking note now of Lauren McFall's name, and Rachel Dillon up on her feet, and it is a yellow card, so that's a sin bin off the field now, and it's Lauren McFall, the substitute now. So Louth now warming up, bringing on Aoife Halligan. Aoife Halligan now coming into the action.
That's unfortunate for Louth. You know, there was nothing malice in it. It was just an awkward high tackle, and to be down to 14 players now heading into the last couple of minutes will be tough on them.
Yes, well, Aoife Halligan now is making her way onto the field, and that change just being made now as well. So the Louth manager Wayne Freeman beginning to empty his bench now as this second half progresses as well, giving players a run out as they, well, what Louth will be looking forward to will be next season now, that Division 4 National League campaign. That'll be their next competitive competition to be looking forward to, because their championship aspirations are going to finish here. And it's Michelle McMahon, the player that's coming off there with that change being made. Could be a chance at the other end. Owen and Neve Rice running into a heavy challenge, and the referee somehow decides that that's a free out. He's given Westmeath the free out for the initial challenge of the Louth player. Neve Rice went down on the ground, and but the referee has signalled that that's going to be actually a free out for Westmeath. The Westmeath player is still down on the ground, and just getting to her feet now. It is the substitute. It's actually, well, she's 27. She actually did start the game. Lorraine Duncan, 27 on her back. Lorraine Duncan, she's up on her feet, but it is going to be a free out for Westmeath. So that chance there for Louth amounting to nothing. 3 goals and 10 to 1 goal and 5, with about 5 minutes or so left here in Ashbourne. 5 minutes now separating Westmeath from a place in the semi-finals and a championship exit for the Louth girls. So Westmeath have it from that free. Player coming away with it now here is Lorraine Duncan, none the worse for wear after that knock. Goes for the short pass inside. Now it's with Joanna Marr. Marr now picking out Tracy Dillon there for a moment. Here's Joanna Marr now once more. Back it goes to Leanne Slevin. She sends it in left footed and she sticks it over the crossbar. Leanne Slevin has made a great impact. Leanne Slevin, hasn't she, since she came off the bench earlier in the game here, contributed with some excellent points and has been certainly very much involved in that forward line.
Absolutely, she's at a great pace up to that forward line as well. She's busy up there and wants to get on the ball, and she's got rewarded for it with a few scores.
Yes, Leanne Slevin with that point, making it out 3 goals and 11 to 1 goal and 5. Ball now dropping over the 45-metre line inside the Westmeath half, but again there's a maroon jersey player picking that one up. It is Rachel Dillon. Referee has blown his whistle again, and just telling Kate Flood there to retreat. And Rachel Dillon now. There's another change coming. It's going to be a Westmeath change now. Number 25, which is Jennifer Rogers of the Milltown Club, coming in very shortly. Getting a taste of championship action over the last few minutes. Anna Jones now collecting this one, picking this one up. In fact, it's Joanna Marr. Joanna Marr trying to get around the challenge of Sarah Quinn. Does well. She's still at it here. Joanna Marr trying desperately to hold on to it. She's anxious not to give it. She actually wins. She wins. Louth win the free. Joanna Marr just couldn't hold on to it and gives away the free. Taken quickly by Louth, Sarah Quinn. Ball in played up towards Emer Bourne. Loses it just for a moment and loses it again. And it's taken away now by Aisha Roach. Ball now far side of the field. It's with Sarah McCormack coming running forward inside the 45-metre line. Just drops it for a second. Back it goes to Leona Archibald. Archibald now goes for the pass, sending that one in, but well dealt with by the Louth defence. Picking that one out there was Sarah Quinn. Ball now dropping over far side. It's Aoife Halligan now, the substitute, the Louth substitute in possession. Ball now close to the sideline, and referee signals that that's going to be a free for Westmeath. Running out to retrieve this ball. Niamh Spellman takes it quickly. That change now being made, the latest Westmeath change. Number 25, that's Jennifer Rogers, is coming in, and it is going to be Niamh Spellman who's coming off in the last few minutes of this game. So 3-11 to a goal and 5 is how it stands here. Just really literally playing out the last few minutes. The outcome of this game really hasn't been in any great doubt. From a long way out. And referee now happy to let play resume with this free. Westmeath happy to just keep possession now. Back it goes. Just inside the Louth half of the field. Ball played forward now up towards Aisha Roach once again. Goes for the short pass. Picking out Leanne Slevin. Westmeath now will know more than anybody that the clock is ticking down now, and it's inside the last few minutes. Here's Joanna Marr again. Joanna Marr right through the middle. It's a good looking ball, just skips past though on this occasion Karen Hegarty. And Louth have it back. That ball knocked out towards Aoife Bourne. Aoife Bourne now in towards the middle. Louth still in possession here with Emer Bourne again. Emer Bourne out up towards halfway. Does well. Emer Bourne retains possession. Goes for the pass. Nice bit of play here. Here's Here's Aoife Russell, or not Aoife, Niamh Rice, I should say, Niamh Rice. Now that ball played in towards Kate Flood. Now can she get in ahead of her marker? Still Kate Flood. Oh, and she just, well, she connects with it, but can't direct it on target. And Kate Flood, well, she put her marker under a lot of pressure. Referee has blown his whistle. And is it going to be, I wonder, is it going to be a 45? It has been deflected wide, in fact, so it's a 45. So a chance here might well be the final chance of a score in this game. And it's going to be Niamh Rice to take it on, but just for a second there, Kate Flood had a sniff of goal. And let's see now if Niamh Rice can land this point and bring Louth up to a goal and 6. Breeze on her back as well. Niamh Rice, here she comes now. That doesn't have the distance, but it finds its way as far as Emer Bourne. Emer Bourne has her effort blocked on this occasion by Lucy Power. Lucy Power does well, picks up that ball, and Westmeath are able to come out short of it from defence. So that amounts to nothing again for Louth. Ball played in towards the middle. Here still Westmeath coming forward. Might be one more opportunity before the final whistle. We're in now to the first minute of injury time. Still a little bit of time to be added for the water break. That ball launched long by Lucy McCartan down towards Karen Hegarty. Karen Hegarty, the main scorer in chief last week against Longford, but the responsibility shared more equally perhaps today. A lot of players getting on the score sheet here for Westmeath, and Karen Hegarty certainly had plenty of support in the scoring department today. Now here is Fiona Claffey, the captain. Offloads it as far as Anna Jones. Back it goes now. Claffey has made the forward run. Now can she finish it off with a goal? Goes for the score. Chips it in. And is it in the back? Oh, somehow it stays out. And the referee, well, it's gone for a 45. It's been deflected out again by the Louth defence. Another 45 this time at the opposite end of the field. So close again to another Westmeath goal. Somehow it stayed out, but there is a follow-up chance here for 45. But Moira, the game long over is a contest really, and we're really only playing out the last few minutes here. But it's going to be a Westmeath victory, and it has been looking like that from a long way out in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think, like we said, we were probably hopeful that maybe Louth will come back out in the second half, and with the advantage of the wind, might put it up to Westmeath. But their experience and their efforts have prevailed, and yeah, they're the rightful winners here today, I think. Yeah,
here's could be another chance now. Leona Archibald just drops it for a second, gets it back. Here's another opportunity. Lucy McCartan this time sends it in, and Westmeath player has gone to ground close to the Louth goal. That ball dropped short. Una Pearson was underneath it. Now it's with Aoife Halligan. Halligan sending it on. Louth looking for another score just before full time here. It's with Louise Bourne, the substitute. Still coming forward, using her pace to good effect. Goes for the pass as far as Kate Flood. Kate Flood now over that right hand side, tries to get round a marker. Still Kate Flood, referee trying to play the advantage. Kate Flood goes sliding in there, but the referee has already blown his whistle. I think he'll be happy probably just to give Louth the free, because he was trying to play the advantage there. And it is going to be a Louth free in, and Kate Flood winning that free. We have now played almost 3 minutes over the half-hour mark, and Westmeath now can start preparing for that TG Carr All-Ireland Intermediate semi-final in a couple of weeks' time. We'll know the exact pairings once all today's matches are out of the way. Meath already, of course, in the semi-finals. The referee had decided to hop that ball in the end. I think there is the full-time whistle. No more time for any action, and it has finished here in a comprehensive win for Westmeath. Last year's team that came down from the senior ranks have justified their favourites tag here. They've won out on a 3-11 to 1-5 scoreline. They were in a very strong position at half time, when after playing with the advantage of the elements in the first half, they led by 1 goal and 7 to 2 points. Louth needed to make a flying finish at the start of the second half, but the opposite in fact happened, because right from the throw in at the beginning of the second period, Westmeath going down into the close to the Louth goal. Ciara Blundell finding the back of the net, and it got progressively worse then for Louth, because Blundell got in again for another goal after a good initial save by Una Pearson. The ball came back out, and Ciara Blundell was there on close hand again to bury the ball past the Louth goalkeeper after 5 minutes into that second half. That left it 3-7 to 3 points, and from there it really was only a question of what the winning margin was going to be for Westmeath. They continued to notch up the scores. Leanna Slevin, the substitute, with a couple of great efforts. Niamh Rice responding with a Louth free, but Rachel Dillon and getting another score for Westmeath. 16 minutes in, 3-10 to 4 points. Louth did pull a goal back just before the water break from the substitute Amy McNally, but Louth just couldn't muster any kind of response thereafter. They did get one more point for themselves through Emer Bourne, but the last score of the half coming 4 minutes before the full-time whistle, that came from the boot of Leanne Slevin. So a very cosy win in the end here for Westmeath. Fully justified win here. They were certainly the better of the teams, Moira. So Westmeath marched forward. For Louth, well, I suppose, there was, they were only up from the junior ranks. They were on a winning sequence coming into today's match. They were very much the underdogs today. What will they take from this game? Probably will feel that maybe they didn't do themselves justice here. But certainly in that first half, there were a lot of handling errors, and they just never really got going, did they?
No, they never really did take off. And look, I suppose it's a big jump up to intermediate, and people need to appreciate that. The talent and the level of football at intermediate is very high, and Westmeath displayed that there today. Louth can take a lot of confidence from the game. They'll learn a lot. That was probably a much faster paced game than maybe they were used to in junior level, and maybe against the game they had against Longford as well. So a lot of learnings to take from it, and they're quite a young team, and they've plenty of years ahead of them and plenty of time to progress.
Yes, and from Westmeath, what will they take from today's match? They'll be glad to have got another, a good win, a comprehensive win under their belts. And was this much more of a test? I wonder. It probably wasn't in the end, compared with the Longford game. It was a closer game today, all right, but they were always in control of it. But they have players coming back, Moira, and look to be a fairly strong panel. So obviously, they're going to be there or thereabouts, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. And look, they've strength and depth. The subs that came on all made an impact as well. And look, it's a short season this year, so I suppose no team heading in really knows what to expect from the other team, and what they're heading into. So look, all you can do is take each game as it comes, and they'll be happy with their performance there today, and they'll be looking on to a semi-final now in a couple of weeks. Okay,
Moira O'Shaughnessy, the Meath captain, her own team of course will be in action in a fortnight in those semi-finals. The exact pairings still to be sorted out, yes, but here in Ashbourne it has finished in victory for Westmeath. They advanced to the semi-finals of the TG Cahir All-Ireland Intermediate Football Championship, and they've done it here with quite a bit to spare in the end, building up that sizeable lead by half time and kicking on further in the second half. Louth simply having no answers with that onslaught really over the 60 minutes, and in the end here Westmeath running out comprehensive winners. As we finish up our coverage here on our streaming service from Ashbourne, the final score once again, Westmeath into the last four of the TG Cahir Intermediate Football Championship. They've beaten Louth here, last year's junior All-Ireland champions, on a final scoreline of 3 goals and 11 points to 1 goal and 5.